Hello everyone, Shadowbash here, back with another Fallout 4. Hope you guys are having a good day. Thank you for coming to join me on this lovely Friday morning. As you remember in the last episode, we went and got an old raider that was causing complete chaos for the Institute. Again, I can only apologise about that last video, it was a bit jittery. Had a lot of graphical issues, so I managed to, hopefully, fingers crossed, fix everything. So, plan is today, we're going to start on the next mission in this lovely quest line for the Institute, which is Battle for Bunker Hill. So we have to go and speak to Father. So I've done a few bits off camera, bits of farming and whatnot. So I haven't played Fallout 4 for quite a while. Now I'm back into it. Let's go and do this mission. So let's go and do this mission for Father.
Ah, hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
You already know.
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Father. Of course. You're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs?
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached a point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Why will I need to do that? I'm supposed to be friendly with the Railroad.
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
Aside from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson, as it were. And quickly at that. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Is it just me, or will I have backup?
Of course, sir. We'll be waiting for you outside Bunker Hill. You'll have support should you need it. But we want to keep this small.
Okay, inform the Brotherhood, inform the Railroad. Let's do a proper save for a second. It's funny feeling this is going to go south very quickly. So let's go to the Railroad. I'm not really worried about the Brotherhood right now. Brotherhood are the least of my worries. As you well know, the quest line is based on the Minutemen. I've gone in with the Minutemen into the Institute to obviously the Railroad. The Minutemen have helped me get into the Railroad into the Institute, so I'm sticking with them. Let's put my teeth in straight and start properly. So let's go and inform Desdemona what's going on. She's probably not going to like to talk to me right now.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen have achieved in such a short time.
Damn
Eventually, the Minutemen will devise their own plan to deal with the Institute. But I doubt your soldiers will place any priority on rescuing the synths inside. I'm counting on you being as passionate about freeing synths as we are. Please, work with us instead.
No, thank you. I'm staying with the Minutemen.
I'll stick with my people in the Minutemen.
Of course I'm disappointed. But hopefully in time you'll come around. The fate of the synths depends on it.
Desdemona.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
You think the Minutemen won't help the synths?
The Minutemen are a reflection of the character of the Commonwealth people. And time again, that character has been proven to be rotten. The synths are tangible receptacles of their hatred of the Institute. Order them to help, and they'd mutiny.
No No, thank you.
I'll stick with my people in the Minutemen.
Of course I'm disappointed. But
Yep, well, okay, you don't want to know. I'm going to have to go in manually then. Right, okay, I thought you'd be able to warn them, but clearly not. There's no point in messing around with that. Might as well stick with the Minutemen for now and complete storyline. The railroad ain't going to be no good now, so I've got a funny feeling I'm going to have to ignore them. Right, let's go and find this courser. Come on then, what have you found? Anything worthwhile in here? A bit laggy there.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh good. Let's go for sarcastic.
Yeah, the line at the car wash was super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasted. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. We're going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
I don't want to do this. I got a funny feeling. I don't want to do this. Just let the synth do their job. There has to be another way in somewhere. That is incredibly loud for my ears. Well, almost incredibly loud. It's max volume. You're going to let me in, aren't you? What's that like then? We'll take it anyway. So there has to be another way in. Requires a key.
Don't have the key.
So I've got the Brotherhood and the Institute fighting. We'll try and find another way around. Pretty sure there's 2 entrances to this. Oh, Brotherhood, they're just fighting their way through. Here we go, I think I found a way in. There we are. It won't shoot me. Oh, one right there. Without even... hopefully without firing a single shot. I managed to walk in. The less damage I do, the better off I think I'm going to be. But don't quote me on it. Things are probably about to get very nasty very quickly. Did try and warn the railway. They didn't want to know. So that's their loss, not mine.
What was it?
Found you. Well, that's it, huh?
Out of the way. Yeah, they're not fighting me, so they're all good. Yeah, see, they're not attacking me, so I'm going to leave them be. I do need to find a way. No, I've not fucking actually. That one I'm going to have to, though. Swap to... Go on, crit shot.
You killed it!
No, I didn't. You guys are good. Right. Deal with escape simps.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
You're safe, okay? I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, God, thank you.
Kill the courser. How dare you shoot my dog? You're definitely going for it.
Bye.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it.
Well, I know full well Father's not going to like what I've done, but right now that's the least of my worries. So they're all free.
Yes?
Yes. Right, let's get out of here. The only problem is I can't fast travel out, so I need to run all the way out. So, any of you got plans for the weekend? Hope you enjoy your weekend. I will be off work, chilling and getting. Hopefully, the streams are becoming a bit more of a success than than I anticipated, which is good. I hope you guys enjoyed the streams that I've been kicking off so far. Still after some advice on what games to do next. So hopefully, if you guys can come up with anything, I'll probably look into it. But yeah, I do want to do more streaming. The streaming times will change after I want to say after what's it called? After August. So I want to say the first week of September, the streams will change. So stream timings will change. Sorry. Due to me starting work earlier on a Thursday morning now, so instead of starting at 9, I start at 7:30. So stream days will change. I will keep you informed on that. Also, I hope you've enjoyed the streams that I've been kicking off during the time I've been off as well. Still waiting for more ideas and everything else, and I think I've gone to the wrong place. Pretty sure I have. Yes, I have. Head back to the ruins. So yeah, I would really would like some feedback on some new things to stream. So yeah. Where did it tell me to go? Within the ruins of CIT. Deal with escape simps. Speak to Father. Let's go speak to Father. He can moan at me all he wants. Heal up. He might be running around the roof somewhere. Not 100% sure. So where are you? You're going to be on the top, aren't you? So I'm going to have to take the stairs up. Find my way up. So it's on this floor apparently. So let's go. Oh, is that a pie machine? Do I get a pie? Nope, not today. I'm pretty sure I've got to go up one more level. I am literally running around here in circles trying to figure out where I've got to go. So please do bear with me. So the entrance is underneath. Or the door is on this floor, apparently. But wherever it is, I do not know. This is the only way up. So... I can't go that way. It's got the one for there, but I need to find... I can never remember this part. Never ever... Oh! Never mind. I fell. Never mind. Ha! This looks promising. I should have gone this way to begin with. This is the way I was originally headed. Let's go and have a look outside. God, I love these long loading screens. I have a funny feeling I got this on a standard hard drive then, rather than a solid state. That's why things are taking a bit longer to load. Right, Father, where are you?
Son,
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It used to be different.
It wasn't always like this. It used to be different.
I can only imagine. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Well, not really. Because I was the backup.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in
Were you
all
wrong?
this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
That's because I had help.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Well, I'd be a bit cross if I was an experiment. So...
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We got our asses kicked. Does it matter how?
The chances of failing this mission were so astronomically low that yes, it does matter. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on.
I didn't tell
will
him.
refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough.
Right.
It's time to go back in.
Let's go and attend the meeting. Let's go and attend the meeting and see what they have to say about it. We'll put our voice of opinion in, hopefully, as well. Original plan was to just do the Battle of Bunker Hill, but I've a funny feeling this leads to it, so I want to get involved with this as much as possible. Let's get this show on the road. There's got to be a way around where we can get the Institute to unravel itself from the inside.
Let's get this Directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
Well, let's get going then. If only you moved a bit quicker, I wouldn't have so much issues.
Call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
My apologies, sir. I was issued a defective cleansing unit.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this.
Oh, lovely.
Perhaps after you
Someone's having a strop.
disassemble, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Yes, sir.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Right. Such hard times down here.
I would never disagree that life in the Institute is better than above ground. We have done much to ensure it. Now, we take things even further. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
I'm not sure what this means.
You'll see in time. I promise you that. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone.
Yep.
While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful.
What?
Please,
Can't be serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
It's great to have you here.
That's not what you said a second ago.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Let me just talk to Father.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father.
Great fucking.
I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Oh, there we are. That's that. Those two missions completed. So obviously, clearly, they're not happy with me being in charge, which I can totally understand, considering I am I'm, you know, a outsider, which shouldn't be in here, but I managed to sneak my way in. So, in the next episode, we will do the continuation to the quest line. As previously said, these quests will be done on these videos will be done on a quest by quest basis. We are very, very quickly coming to, hopefully, fingers crossed, coming to the end of this. It's taken a while to get where I am done today. Without you guys supporting the channel, I wouldn't probably be carrying on these videos, to be fair. I appreciate all the support that you've given me over the last, should we say, 7 or 8 months now, and I would like to thank you deeply for joining me in the streams and on the videos as well. So, thank you very much for coming to watch the video today. Please, if you did enjoy the video, please do leave it a like. If you have liked it and you're not subscribed, why not consider subscribing? There is a Fallout 4 video every Friday, and I will probably put up a link at the end of this video for for past videos that you can check out on the channel, including the streams. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much for coming to join me today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.